Hey YouTube, this is Nashtaters. Welcome back to another episode of War of Divisions. So today I want to update the community on what my guild is actually doing. We recently been working very hard and we have recently climbed to the next promotion. So we're pretty all excited and I want to give a shout out to all my guildies for working really hard on this and congratulate to us all for getting a job well done. Today we're going to be doing maybe 1 or 2 guild battles depending how I do on the first match, of course. I'm going to show you guys what my gears are, what my equipments are, and see how good perhaps this composition is going to be for this guild battle. We also are dealing with a brand new map, so that will be very interesting, and I actually so far quite enjoyed because of the mood that the map is trying to portray. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do a couple of matches perhaps. LCN Vendetta. So we just got promoted to Diamond 3. A lot of new challenges, a lot of new tough opponents. Hopefully, maybe it's just a tiny bit more difficulty. We're gonna see. All right. So let's go ahead and see what my guildies left me in terms of enemy defenses. So we're going against Ragnarok. Now I know Ragnarok has multiple guilds, and we have fought some of their other guilds there. So one thing you can do in terms of scoping out their defenses is go to their battle records and then just go to their most recent fight, and you can kind of scroll through some of the enemies here. Now obviously this is not going to be 100% accurate in terms of their defense, because most likely you're going to have to try to compare their attack and magic and kind of figure out if there's other units that you're going after. Also, it does not show you their equipment or anything like that, because that would defeat the entire purpose of Guild Wars. However, it does kind of show you perhaps which units you're potentially going up against. It's kind of a nice little thing. I gotta give a shout out because my guildies led me to this kind of strategy, so that way we can kind of best prepare to see which of our offense can beat their defense, right? So I'm gonna go see which ones I can actually potentially defeat. But first off, let's go ahead and take a look at my team. So here's my team. On offense, I have Orlando, I have Warrior of Light, and I have, of course, Agrius. Now my goal, I think, is to switch out Warrior of Light and put in another offensive unit and switch Agrius to a tank, because I need 2 offensive units. Currently, realistically speaking, is only 1 offensive unit. And I think that's where little Leela is going to come in, because she's also a healer and she can do decent damage. So, and I noticed that most defense, I noticed that people tend to have a more of a balanced team, and they will have whatever the weakness their units are and perhaps use the Espers and Vision cards to compensate that. On offense, I have Odin for speed, I have Excalibur for accuracy, I have this code in case he gets hit by some magic dealers, I have this for speed, his TMR, and I'm using the Metal Demon because I want slash resistance for my team. For him, he does lose a little bit of agility, but he gains a good amount of slash up. I'm using Siren for slash resistance, and I'm using the Iron Giant for slash resistance. I have speed here, and I have, of course, Bio Love. I'm thinking about just not using Bio Love at all, because most of the time, once the enemy units engage, there should be plenty enough of building up of either AP or just usage of TP to grant some hate abilities. So I'll probably go ahead and remove that for the future. I have this sword, which I really like because it causes confusion. This is the TMR of Gafgarion. So if you guys have that, this is a really solid weapon. And it has pretty decent attacks. And then for my Agrius, I'm using the Bell for extra AP. So basically, I'm using her to do a lot of annoying debuffs, right? You got the Confusion debuff, you have this Disable debuff. So those are all going to be pretty solid. I'm using the Ring for some accuracy, just in case I need to hit them. Generally speaking, this team isn't very good against evasion teams. First off, most likely I won't be able to land a hit unless I have guaranteed hits, and none of my units have guaranteed hits. And then generally speaking, the enemy evasion units are very fast. So they're going to run in circles around my Warrior of Light. So this team is more like a bruiser type of team. And ideally, I want to go after squishy slashing units. So let's see who we can go up against. Now we have 2 teams that's down to 1 unit. Here's the problem, right? If I attack one of these teams, I can 99.9% kill them. But what's going to end up happening is going to use up one of my attacks, and I can only get 1 star. And on top of it, they'll most likely drain some of my skills on some of my units. But if I went ahead and attack many of these different teams and don't kill them, that means I'm going to get 0 stars. I think honestly, this is my best chance for an actual win. So let's test it out. Let me go ahead and rehydrate. Well, technically speaking, it's a soda, so it's not going to rehydrate me. But the only soda I can actually drink nowadays is Coke Zero. Really just the sugar. Now, I haven't heard that people say, some research done, maybe not a lot of research, but if you drink sugar-free sodas, the body still thinks that it's soda. It still think it's sugar. So I don't know if that's true or not, but we'll see. So we did get the regen off on the tank and on my supporting unit, so that's a welcoming addition. Shift attack, okay, right to the face, LvL him. Didn't get the blind. Alright, here comes the magic attack. Okay, didn't kill me. I should be able to regen a decent amount. Can we get a kill? Okay, we're able to get 1 kill. Now we just hope we don't lose to Orlando, right? I hope they don't kill my units, because I can... Okay, why did he shift? Well, he shifted to a different direction there. Should we be able to kill him now? Okay, he's dead. So we got 2 stars. We're looking pretty good. We might... Okay, we gotta stop it. See, this is what I was using her for. And now we can just kind of like tag team. I still have a heal. And I still have Augury's super move. So this might be a good chance to try to slow down another team. So the strategy here may be... Okay, by the way, normally I will be in Discord. And we'll be communicating back and forth to see will be some teams we can take down. So I think honestly I can leave these to others perhaps. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is a gamble, by the way, folks. This is a gamble. Because I could easily just get 1 star from taking those other guys out. But because I still have 3 guys left, there's a small chance that I might be able to take one of their units, subsequently exposing their entire team to my other guildies. So I think that's a safer strategy. So I was wrong to have a Lucia. So nice change up they did there. So my only chance is to kill Lucia, right? That's my only chance. I kill Lucia. I successfully steal basically a star from this team. And my other goal is to goat my goad. Or is it goad? My goal is to kind of try to goad some of their usage of their higher damage, higher usage skills. Okay, he got the shield off, so he can absorb 1 hit. Well, not good enough. Not good enough there. So my only chance is kill Lucia. Can I do it? Can I kill Lucia? Nope. Got the evasion. That sucks. I don't know if I would have killed her, but I would certainly deal a lot of damage. I still have a chance here, though. Disabled him, so he's out of the combat situation. Targeting my Warrior of Light. I don't know. Is this possible? No, he disabled me. Only if I could kill Warrior of Light, right? That would have been actually really good. Not happening, boys and girls. So not too shabby, not too shabby. I didn't get the extra star, but at least I got Warrior of Light down. Subsequently, he's gonna have to burst his heal, so that will make it a lot easier for my opponent. Now, I'm a little ticked off that my Augury's did not use his special, or maybe she did and then just didn't trigger any confusion, which is a shame. This is my current team. I'm using Rain. I really do enjoy Rain because this will give me a little bit, I guess so to speak, it opens up the game a little bit more because I have a magic dealer slash healer slash pseudo tank, right? Because he's really good at killing magic dealers, namely Mediana or ice units. So in this case, what I'm going to actually do is switch to Agrias and have her as the tank. Okay, so we found a team. It's obviously the ranking I'm in, everyone's pretty much leveled up. So we got a Mediana, we got an Agrias, very ideal for my Rain to target. And then of course, most likely my Orlando should be able to one-shot kill their Ayaka if they get in range. So this is looking pretty solid in terms of me having the advantage here. And this is what I was referring to months ago, talking about how Arena, you definitely have the advantage because you get to select your opponents. And you select the conditions of which you're fighting them. So clearly I have the humongous advantage in this specific match. And I think we're trying to close the range down to make sure that if Ayaka is going into res, that we can just kill her when she exposes herself there. So some spirit defense against Ayaka. And she keeps casting regen, which is, I think, a no-no. You don't want her to be casting haste and regen, because literally she just sits in the background. I think that's the weakness of this defense. Obviously, the other one is the fact that they're stacking up on ice units, which is also not very good because it's much easier to target, since there are a lot of hard-hitting fire units currently in the game. And in the future, we're going to even be getting more hard-hitting units. Like Luasha, which is the dual gunner. Whew, she can hit pretty hard. Okay, so for this specific map, we found another team with 2 ice units, but we did encounter Orlando. Since I don't have anything specific to counter him, I've decided to switch back to Warrior of Light to have him absorb an extra couple of hits. Hopefully that is the case because Rain is running right up in it, but Warrior Light is drawing hate, so maybe Orlando will shift to see if he will be going after Warrior of Light instead. And no, he did not. And that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Jamming Thrust. Was that useful enough in terms of... Warrior Light needs to step up his game here. Now everyone should be attacking Warrior Light, so we have hopefully successfully diverted the attention. Now I should be able to go in for the kill. Okay, good. We got one down. And then Rain should be able to solo both of them, to be honest. Simply because of the advantage. Now, Laswell actually is really, really good. He can deal pretty good damage. And he has the ability to negate completely one damage. In hindsight, should I have gotten him? Maybe. I already have too many ice units, I feel like, so. So we're doing alright. It doesn't look like they're going to be killing my units anytime soon. Maybe Rain needs to get a heal off sometime soon. Okay, we're down to 2 versus 1, so... Rain is still not using his... Oh, there's evasion up, though. Rain needs to heal, seriously. Well, we're pretty much one hit away from the kill, though. There it is, one hit. So that was pretty solid. Like, the strategy was there. The execution could have been a little bit better. I think maybe what I should have done was move Warrior of Light to the center position. So therefore, Warrior of Light will probably go up a little bit more to draw that hate. And because he casted his hate, I should have probably also got rid of the Vow of Love and use another card to make my team a little bit more boosting in terms of defenses. Maybe I should have gone with something like more hit points. That would probably would have been good. Either way, I came out with a win. Alright, that's all the time I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoy this kind of content because I'm slowly more and more incorporating Guild Wars and Arena into my content creation. I feel like, kind of like where I'm at right now, I'm very comfortable with doing these content because I definitely need to improve my gear, or as I like to keep calling it, trifecta. I feel like I can do more, right? I can do more with that. But I feel very comfortable in showcasing my units in terms of arena combat because I think my strategies are pretty sound. It's just a lot of times It really is up to the RNG factor in certain situations, but we want to control as much of it as possible from our end to have successful combat situations. So until next time, take care of yourself, all your loved ones, and please let me know how you guys feel about this content. Nashtaters and his family out here. Have a great night, folks.